What's up, y'all? It's Shanice back again with another video. Again, I really can't believe that I'm even doing this. It took a long time for me to even just consider getting in front of a camera. I tried some YouTube automation and everything for my business. I was like not willing to do this. But again, shout out to Dante London, that's his name. I misspoke my last video and said that his name was Dante Ham, but his name is Dante London. And I think his partner's name, his girlfriend's name is Han London. Y'all should go check him out. Super inspirational. He is the reason why I turned on the camera, right? So today I wanted to talk about, is this YouTube money really about to be easy? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because I don't really know, because I work hard for my money, and I've worked hard my entire life. And as you guys know, I'm an entrepreneur. I have a passion project called The Barbershop, okay? The Barbershop is a platform for small businesses, individuals, single moms, aunties, grandmas, students who want to exchange books, homeless people. Now we have a corporate version that I'm trying to put together. So it's a platform for anybody, not anybody, but most people to exchange services in exchange for other services without money. So no money, get stuff done anyway. Right now it's currently free for people who want to beta test it. You could let me know. My email is info@thebarbershop.app. But I have a business mentor, okay? So my business mentor, she's in Denver, and earlier this year, I was homeless, right? I mentioned that on the last video. I did not tell her. I didn't tell nobody. I was actually very quite embarrassed because, I pride myself on being able to get money, right? But it was just like some situations where I could not get money how I wanted to because of some things, right? So I have a business mentor. She's in Denver, and so I tell her after the fact that I'm homeless, that I was homeless, that I found a job, but I didn't have a job for a long time, that I was working at a cafe for a while, I was working at Dashmart and all these things. And, she was concerned. And she was like, wait a minute, Shanice, wait a minute. Are you okay? Are you safe? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She's like, okay. Well, can I ask you what your salary is? So I told her what it was, which I've already disclosed to you guys. I make about $33 an hour, right? So she was like quiet for a little bit, and then she was like, well, Shanice, I'm gonna task you with doubling your salary by January. This was in October, I wanna say, so just a couple months ago. I said, double my salary by January? Wow, I can't really talk back to her because this woman's on point, okay? So I'm just ingesting it, taking it in, what she's saying. And I'm like, okay, well, thinking immediately, how am I gonna do that? Because, I work at a job where, that's my salary, right? That's what I get paid, right? There's no overtime, no up, no down, or anything like that. So how am I going to make double that in 4 months? I wrecked my brain. The barbershop, by the way, is free to use, right? So there's no income being generated from the barbershop right now. I'm working on ways to monetize that as well. So I'm like, dang, do I have to get another job? Now, I don't know. It was difficult for me to even get this first job. Not even because I applied 10 times, so it was literally it was physically difficult for me to get the job, right? But it was also against everything that I've been working for over the last 10 years. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to be able to provide for myself by creating money. And so that's why I had went the entrepreneur route, and it had been working for a long time, right? So I'm like, how am I gonna double this, right? So, okay, fast forward to about a week ago, okay? I keep seeing on YouTube, I go to YouTube University for everything, literally everything, from recipes to like how to retwist my hair, anything and everything, right? So I'm on YouTube University, and I keep coming across these channels keep popping up on my home feed, right? Like, I don't know. Not quite sure why they're popping up on it, because I don't have nothing to do with the content I normally watch. But one of the guys that popped up was Dante London. So Dante London's out here like, he's so vulnerable and so real and so happy to be making the money that he making, right? He ain't never made this much money in his life. He been doing YouTube for like 5 years. He's like, man, it's on easy mode. It's on easy mode. You got to get into it. It's on easy mode. Turn on the camera and talk. I'm very private. I don't want nobody to see me. You know, I don't be looking how I want to look to be on camera like that. But he's like, you know, that's the relatability. That's what people want to see. And I'm like, man, I do have a very interesting story. 2024 alone, let alone the previous 40 years of my life, right? So, clicked on his video. I watched a bit of his content. Now, all of a sudden, okay, on my YouTube home screen, whatever, now I'm getting more and more and more of these small creators popping up saying, you know, this YouTube money is on easy mode. All you gotta do is talk to the camera. People want that authenticity, excuse me, and they want to know your story. And if you got things to offer of value, they want that too. And I'm like, man, okay. So now I'm thinking about my business mentor saying, Shanice, you need to double your income by January. Now look, I know I just started my gym, right? Yesterday. So this is my attempt to put content out, right? So, them talking about, my business mentor talking about doubling my income in January, that's probably not gonna happen. I mean, because it's gonna be January in a few days. But I think YouTube could possibly be a very interesting opportunity, which is why I'm here, right? Because think about it, you know, I already work 40 hours a week, right? And I already have a passion project that is very helpful to many people, but it don't generate money, right? I don't really have much time. I don't really have much bandwidth to take on anything else unless I figure out how to monetize the barbershop. I can't see myself getting a second job, nor do I really want to, okay? So how do I, you know, make money without really having to do, like, run myself thin, right? So if YouTube is really about to be popping off like this, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. It takes nothing for me to find somewhere to sit and turn my camera on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that for, I guess, Dante says, you know, do that for 60 days to 6 months, whatever. And you guaranteed to get what you need to be monetized on the channel, which is, I believe 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time, right? I posted a video yesterday, just keeping it 100, and I have no subscribers yet, and I have 0.3 hours watch time, so not even an hour yet. But a third of an hour. I'm not quite sure how the algorithm works, and I work in tech, so I will be like doing more experiments with that, taking in more content on how to be more effective on YouTube. But my goal is to do what my business mentor told me to do. And she wasn't just telling me, she wasn't just telling me to double my income just for the sake of more money. I mean, everybody wants more money, right? But in particular with the barbershop, because it's kind of like a social impact business, and I really didn't want to go the venture capitalist way. And for those of you who don't know what venture capital is, it's a fund. So, you know, people who have money, investors, put money like kind of in a fund, and then there's someone that manages that fund, and then they go out looking for potential businesses. Now, not just any business, because if they give you X amount of money, they want to see an X amount of return, right? But in exchange, you're giving up equity within your business. So, you know, for me, I don't mind giving up equity. I just haven't had the opportunity or haven't had to yet, right? And so she advised me maybe not going that route, and to try to, you know, self-fund for a bit, you know, but also some other things too, grants and stuff like that. So I'm gonna listen to her, and I'm gonna go that route, right? But doubling my income is the goal, right? So I'm like, can YouTube really pay me essentially $33 an hour for 40 hours a week on autopilot? If YouTube can do that, I mean, I don't even know how I would be taking it. It would just blow my mind, because for a while I was kind of like against social media in general. I mean, a lot of people use it as consumers as opposed to creators. And so because I wasn't creating on it, I didn't see a need for me to consume it. And there's all types of stuff on social media that is really just not real. And again, that's one of my goals, is to be real. As real as I can be, which is real. It's like, I'm Shanice, like, this is just who I am, right? So, yeah, that's the plan. So I wanted to come to you guys today and tell you about, like, you know, why I chose YouTube. Yes, you know, Dante London, again, check him out. Great guy. I could tell he's a good guy. Like, he got an energy on him that's just so great. You know, him and his partner, his fiance, they're so happy. They're so young. It's a great couple. Check them out. But this man is literally just kind of like telling you step by step what to do, and it seemed to be so easy. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. So I suggest that you guys do it too. And you know, I'm a big person on language, like words. And so sometimes when me and my best friend are talking, when she be talking real reckless and crazy because she's very passionate, I'll call language on the play, because, you know, I just want to make sure that when she's saying to me, I'm understanding, and that she's not using like some weird blanket term like crazy. Like, people be like, oh, that's crazy all the time, or oh my God, that's so crazy, when it actually meant like, oh my gosh, that's so unfortunate, or oh my goodness, that's so hurtful, or, you know, disrespectful, or amazing. They'll use a blanket term like crazy, right? And so sometimes I throw language on the play when she's just like getting into her passionate mode. So if we're gonna talk specifically about language, the title of this platform, I mean, I thought about this before, but like now I'm starting to see like maybe where they were going with the whole thing. back in the day, they used to call the television a tube, right? Because I think it used to have like tubes that went through the back of like the device and ran currents or whatever, and that's how it projected a picture for the family to see. This is like way back when televisions first came out, like I don't know, maybe 40s or 50s, something like that, right? They used to call it the tube, right? So YouTube is hilarious to me. Language, I'm calling language on the play. I'm calling language on the play. Because now YouTube is really getting down to what they are, I think, created for. It's to be a platform, like a television platform, right? A tube about you. So might as well be you on YouTube, right? Might as well be you on the tube. So again, I'm Shanice. Thank you for listening. If you want to know more about the barbershop, please email me at info@thebartershop.app. That's barter, BARTER .app, APP. Until next time, peace, love, and light, and I am out.